if someone is chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra without initiation from Guru, will it give no effect? And we discussed something about Namabhas. So this question, whether one needs initiation. First of all, let's think. In other words, the question is about two things: power of Nam and necessity for initiation. So the name is the name of Krishna. And Krishna's name, it says, Nama Chintamani Krishna's Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis. Mahaprabhu is telling, Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis. All your power, Bahuda, all your personal energy is in your name. And nowhere in the Shikshastra does it say, comma, if you're initiated. But what it does say in the CC, which also mentions that verse, Ante Lila chapter 20, Shikshastakam, it says, which I want to get, it says that, specifically it says, Diksha Purush Charan Vidi na Vidi. It's describing the holy name. I'll try to find the reference if I quickly can find it. It says the holy name of Krishna does not need Diksha, doesn't require Purush Charan, which is Purush Charan. Purush Charan is a method of purification by chanting so many times the mantra received from Guru. It's like a purificatory rite for the method for the mind. Nor does it require vidhi. And then after that, there's so many verses in CC, which is our authority in our Shastra Praman, our evidence, our proof. It's telling about how now. First, it says this holy name. First of all, and second of all, there's no such thing as Harinam initiation. It doesn't exist. Nowhere in Shastra it says Harinam initiation. Initiation means diksha. The English diksha is translated in English as initiation. Diksha means receiving the Sampradayak mantra. The Sampradayak mantras, Diksha Sampradayak mantras for Vaishnavas are Gopal mantra, primarily Gopal mantra. Especially in the Gaudiya Sampradaya, they add the Kam Gayatri, because it's all about Madhurya Rati. Kamadevaya. Kamadevaya means Krishna with the gopis. Cupid, the transcendental Cupid of Vrindavan is shooting his arrows at the gopis. And he loves Radharani more than anything. He's Ananga. So these two mantras in the Gaudiya Sampradaya, when you receive those from Guru, now you've taken Diksha. So the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is exempt from that principle, does not require Diksha. So anytime one's chanting, it gets benefit. Let me see if I can just... His name of his Manjri Swarup and Seva and things. So he was meditating on Radhakund Lila, and Radharani, she was playing in the water in Radhakund, Jalkeli, and when she came out of the water, then Mani Manjri, Srinivasacharya's Manjri Swarup, he was changing Radharani's clothes, drying her off, taking off her wet ankle bells and putting on dry ones. And you notice, one ankle, and the Radharani said, one ankle bell fell off. So Mani Manjri said, I'll find it. So Mani Manjri's looking, and she said, okay, I'll dive inside, look for it. And so it was 11 o'clock in the morning. He went in his temple room, in his house, Srinivasacharya, he's a Grihastha. And he started meditating, and he's inside the Radhakund looking for that ring. And it was 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and his wife was thinking, what's wrong with my husband? What about lunch? I made prasadam. He went in at 11, now 1 o'clock is prasad. He's just like, has something happened to him? Because, wives, like mothers, they worry, is my husband okay? Is he sick, or is he maybe whatever? And then 6 o'clock in the evening, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And then she called some people. He's just sitting there. She said, no. And someone went inside. Look, no, he's in samadhi. So that's the goal, to be absorbed in the lila samadhi, lila pravesh. But that doesn't come in too soon, or in too many lifetimes. It takes a long time, long length of lifetimes. But that's where we're going. So this holy name does not require initiation. And I have a couple entries in my notes we can share with everyone, which are coming from my teacher. Question is, even I want to go further than that, because someone has also asked me this question. If you're just chanting the Hare Krishna mantra alone, is that enough to go to the spiritual world? So that's a sequel of your question. I'm not initiated, and if I'm chanting, do I get any benefit? So the first answer is yes. Well, how much benefit do I get? You get this much benefit. So let's listen. The holy name has unlimited power. The Chaitanya Charitamrita, which verse I don't know if it's in here either. I don't know, I don't see it. But anyway, that verse is there. Let's read. It's so powerful, it's not dependent on Diksha, Dakshina, Satkriya, Vratas, Puruscharan. Still, the holy name will give results as soon as you contact it. In Padyavali, verse 29, and Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Bindu by Vishnu Chakravarti, verse 51. CC, I don't have the entry. Sri Jiva Goswami says in Bhakti Sandarbha 283, he says, although the holy name has unlimited power. Oh, yeah, okay, under once more my notes here. So now there's two things. This is true, the power of the holy name, and it will give so many things. In Bhakti Sandarbha 283, Sri Jiva Goswami says, although the holy name has unlimited power, still all the previous Mahajans and great devotees like Narad Muni, they first took Diksha from a guru, then they did their sadhana and bhajan of chanting the holy name. Vishnath clearly says in his Tika, those that perform those who perform Sankirtan or lilas or smaran of the holy name. Shravanam. Well, those that perform Shravanam, Kirtanam, and Smaranam of the holy name without accepting Vaishnava Diksha to regulate to cannot attain Lord Vishnu. What about the power of holy name? Yes. But what about the power of the holy name? Yes. Even if you have no Diksha, still by the power of holy name you will be saved from hell or your next birth, and then you will attain a guru and Diksha, or even in this life. And then by performing sadhana bhajan under the shelter of Diksha Guru, then you can attain Vaikuntha in the spiritual world. And that, because one of the 10 Namaparad is Shastra Ninda. Shastra Ninda is Namaparad number 4, to ignore the Shastra. And all the Shastras tell human beings they should accept and surrender to Guru. And if you're not doing that, then you're an offender to Shastra, an offender to the name. So the holy name can give you prem, as verses in the CC tell. They can give you Krishna Upajay, which I said to him. That prem can arise in the heart from chanting the holy name. You can see your Swarup from chanting the holy name. You can attain Krishna in Goloka by chanting the holy name. However, the tendency is the name has that power, and the name does not require Diksha. So Diksha and Puruscharan and Vidhi, that's why Vidhi means rules and regulation. Hard and fast rules. There's no hard and fast rules. But the holy name requires Guru. There's two things. One is connection with Guru and holy name. And then Diksha mantras, that's another thing. So only holy name alone, chanting, has all the power to do that. But even when you chant the holy name, you don't know, say, I'm just chanting Hare Krishna. I don't know anything about aparads. I just chant. I love Krishna's name. I'm chanting. I'm chanting 16 rounds. I know. I have faith. I'll get perfection. But if you're really chanting, then Krishna will help you become aware that there's something called das aparad, nam aparad. Somehow you'll find out. I never knew there was aparads to chanting. Because I came in 1974, first time visiting ISKCON LA. And they told me to chant Hare Krishna. Now, for 1 year I was living at home. And I didn't know anything about the 10 aparads. I didn't get that idea. I read Gita, it's not there. I read Teachings of Lord Chaitanya, I don't think it's there. Maybe a Nectar Devotion. I read Krishna book 2 or 3 times. I didn't see anything. No one told me. They said, oh yeah, I go to the temple on Sunday, I'm chanting Hare Krishna. Oh, very good, very good. And it wasn't until 1 year later so that I found out about aparads. So there's even someone who was, so I'm chanting, and I didn't know. So first you'll find out about the aparads. Then you'll find out, what is this aparad, Shastra Ninda? What does that mean? That means you. Huh? Yeah, you're making offense. Ocho? Oh, this is not sounding good. So that's the thing. That both things are true. The 3 things are true. Harinam is first of all, is not diksha. Anyone just take the holy name, but you should take it from Guru. You should accept it from Guru, which means you chant the holy name, and then get connected to a Guru. Then you'll continue chanting the same holy name. But now, because you're connected to the Guru, and Krishna says that if you're not connected to Guru, it's an offense to the holy name. So maybe you just get connected, means you surrender. You follow the principles. He gives you a name. He puts neck beads on you. He gives you a name of Das. And he engages you in puja, worship of the holy name. And that's the puja. And then he explains the meaning of the mantra. So now you have Guru. Now you have Guru. You have Guru, and you're only chanting the holy name without Gopal mantra and without Kam Gayatri. You can get prema, and you can go to Goloka, even without Diksha. That's the main thing. So he says, what if you have no Diksha? Still, because the holy name is Krishna, all merciful, Madaram Madaram, Etan Mangalam Mangalanam. It's all auspicious. You won't go to hell, like Ajamil's example. He chanted Narayan once. He was not only supposed to die, you may not even die when you're supposed to by the power of the holy name. Ajamil's story shows that someone that was saved from death, his destiny, the holy name changed his destiny. It changed his destiny. He's supposed to die today. Then Narayan. Okay, 10 more years. That's powerful. How many people can extend their life? Everybody is dying, wants to live longer, no? Oh, just 1 year more, 4 more years, I can finish up my business and see my son in Australia, but if I die today, it's not good, He's not coming home now. So they want to do that. So in Jamil's case, the holy name extended his life, and all his sin was annihilated, saved from the Yamadutas. His lifespan was extended beyond his destined years. His destiny was changed by the holy name. All his sins were wiped out with that Namabhas. And then he went to Hardwar and did Nam Bhajan and attained Prem and went to Vaikuntha. Without a guru. Without Diksha. But, so that story shows not that, he didn't have a guru, I don't need a guru. It doesn't show that, because the Tikas don't say that. Because in the Tikas of that story, the commentaries, because you might say, look, Jamil didn't have a guru, he chanted Hare Krishna, he went to Vaikuntha. So I'll do it. But then the guru and the explanations of that verse, our acharyas are saying, wait a minute, without accepting, you won't go there. So the Shastras all instructed human beings should accept and surrender to Guru. If you're not, you're an offender. In Vishnu's Tika to the 6th canto of Jamil's story. He said, if you take mantra from a book where you just independently start chanting Hare Krishna mantra without accepting a guru, then you won't attain success because you're making offense to holy name. The third offense, third offense, Guru Avagya, you're making two offenses. Guru Avagya means to disobey the order of the Guru. Disregard Guru. I don't need Guru. I just chant. That's the third offense. And the fourth offense is to offend the Shastra. You disregard your Guru and or neglect the principle. In other words, you're neglecting the principle of Guru Tattva and not accepting a Guru. Shastras are telling you to accept a Guru, so you're offending a Shastra. And you're offending Guru because you're not accepting him. So that's a little bit of a pinching point there.